Penn Live is on the air for homecoming Powderpuff football here. On a beautiful Wednesday night as the juniors and the freshmen take off. The juniors in the black jerseys, freshmen in the white jerseys. And right before we went on air, we saw a really good kickoff return all the way up to the 50-yard line. And right there, a rush that goes for 5 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 5 here for the juniors. Alongside me is my broadcast partner, Braden Perez. Braden, first off, how's it going?
It's going great. It's a beautiful night for football.
Beautiful night for football, indeed. It's 11-on-11s, like your typical tackle football game. Of course, flags. You do have an offensive line. You have a defensive line. You got your linebackers, safeties, wide receivers, quarterbacks, and wide receivers. And that quarterback for the juniors is going to be number 12, Quinn Driscoll. She is the starting quarterback for the Penn varsity flag football team. So when you got the starting quarterback for your varsity team on your Powderpuff team, you feel really good going into the game.
Definitely should feel good about that. No mistake there.
Really good team leader, the Penn Kingsmen for the IHSAA flag football. That's 7-on-7. They're undefeated right now. We will see some of the players that play on that team play tonight here for the Powderpuff game. Quinn Driscoll will line up in shotgun formation. To the right of her will be Sophia, will be the running back. Will line up right behind her. Blitz comes from the freshman, rolls out right side. A lot of pressure comes, makes the girl miss, rolls out to the right side. She'll take off on the sideline. First down a little bit more, hits the sidelines, pushed out of bounds, and flag finally pulled by the freshman defender, number 2, Lillian McMillan, right there. And Quinn Driscoll used her legs very well there to hit to the outside, made a girl miss in the backfield. Talk about Quinn Driscoll and how well she can use her legs right there on that play.
Yeah, it was a great way to get out of the pocket, avoid the defenders coming at her. You know, you just got to get to the sideline, and that's what she did. She made it work.
Brings up 1st and 10 for the juniors here. They will line up 2 wide receivers to the near side, 2 wide receivers to the right side. Flags will hit the ground. It looks like some might have jumped off sides there. It's going to be offsides on the defense. And if it wasn't a bad start already for the freshman girls, here's another bad start here for the offsides.
Yeah, it's looking rough. A few big plays on the offense for the juniors, and now just a penalty, putting them up in good field position.
Handoff will go up the middle. Beautiful flag pull there. It will go for a gain of nothing, actually. It's a 20-minute running clock unless there's a timeout that's used. So 16-17 left to go here in this game. It brings up 2nd and 5 now for the juniors. Getting the play in right now from Amani Reed. She's the one that had a really good kickoff return all the way up to the 50-yard line to even kick off this drive. Shotgun formation, 1 girl in the backfield, trips to the right side, 1 girl to the near side, drops back pass, rolls out right side, throwing the out route, a little too high, pass intended for Amani Reed. Quinn Driscoll, an on-force air right there, just airmails it over her head.
That's right.
They'll bring up 3rd and 5 now for the juniors as they are stalling out here in the red zone, looking to get into the end zone, but of course you can kick field goals here in Penn Powderpuff football. Amani Reed once again will relay the play call into the quarterback Quinn Driscoll, and going into this game, the juniors obviously favored heavily in this game with Quinn Driscoll being the starting quarterback here. We got the head coaches for the senior team right next to us right now, so we will see them in the next play. That's going to be your 2nd offside penalty on the freshman girls in this game. Their 2nd straight offsides penalty. It will be on the juniors, actually. It will be a false start on the juniors. Back them up 5 yards. It went from 3rd and 5. Now it went from 3rd and 10. Playbook now opens up a little bit more. You're going to see Quinn Driscoll use her arm in this one.
Just air it out towards the end zone. That's what you got to see here.
Looking for the end zone, says Braden Perez. We'll see what they do. It's going to be a handoff to Amani Reed up the middle and not much going. The interior defense for the freshman has been the strong suit so far for this offense, but when you look at the secondary for the freshmen, they're at a disadvantage. So you're definitely looking for that defensive line for the freshmen to do a lot in this game to stop the running backs of Amani Reed.
Yeah, for sure, and the quarterback on the run especially.
Quinn Driscoll uses her legs very well when she gets out into open field. Student athletes are the coaches tonight. So it is football players being the coaches tonight. They are the play callers. So see what they draw up here on 4th and 5 from the 15-yard line. 13 minutes, 48 seconds to go here. Takes the snap, rolling out, quarterback design run. Quinn Driscoll gets to the inside, cuts it in, cuts it out. Quinn Driscoll looks for the end zone. Touchdown, Juniors! Quinn Driscoll, the quarterback for the Juniors, will strike first.
And how many times have you seen her use her legs on that play she got in the end zone? Look, almost made it too easy for her.
Multiple times on that drive where they use her legs, and that time is Quinn Driscoll. She is the varsity starting quarterback for the Penn flag football team. She's known for her arm on 7-on-7, but today in 11-on-11, using her legs a lot, untouched as she walked into the end zone. And here comes the extra point for the Juniors. They're looking to make it a 7-0 ball game.
You're talking about the defensive line for the freshmen. On that play, you didn't really see them to their full potential there. Got to the outside and just couldn't bring her down.
Really attacking the perimeter right there was the Juniors, and that's really a good call, as every time they try to run it up the middle, it just seemed like those edge rushers for the freshmen were outside ready for Quinn Driscoll. On that play right there, they weren't ready for Quinn Driscoll. It ends up in an easy walk-in touchdown. Good call there by my broadcast partner,
Thank you.
Braden Perez. A senior here at Penn High School is Braden Perez, former football player, also I do believe wide receiver for
I
the
was wide receiver for 3 years, freshman
Nice.
to junior.
Nice, awesome.
Yeah, had a good career here, but it's come to an end. But blessed to be able to do this, have this opportunity tonight.
High snap, the kick is down, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. Made by number 40, Catalina Martinez, as the Juniors will get 2 on the board there. They'll make it 8-0. Extra points count for 2 points here in Powderpuff football. Makes it 8-0 ball game. Really good first drive for the Juniors. What did you see in that first drive for the Juniors that made it so successful?
I saw the offensive line doing their job, and especially the quarterback being able to go to the outside, being mobile in the pocket, and just doing what he needs to do.
The freshman now will take the field with 13:35 left to go here in the game. Next up, we'll have the sophomores and the seniors coming in here after this game. Kickoff teams hitting the field here, as it has been a week full of football so far for the Penn Kingsmen. Last night, the Penn varsity flag football team hit the field to play LaVille. They ended up taking that win home 74-6 over the LaVille Lancers. So big win for the Penn Kingsmen as they improve to yet another win. They stay undefeated and looking to, in their first season with the flag football team here, looking to take home whether that is a sectional championship or there is state championships for flag football here in Indiana. And I'll tell you what, I've broadcasted 2 games for those girls, and they look like some of the best players in the state. It's all led by the quarterback, actually, is Quinn Driscoll. Here's the kickoff team. Here you will see the freshmen line up to take this one back. The kick returner there is Lillian McMillan, I do believe, is back there to return the kick. Doing the kicking duties is Catalina Martinez. The kick is high, kick is away. They're going to let it hit the ground, and once that ball hits the ground, it's a dead ball, so no chance to return it for Lillian McMillan. And here come the freshmen out onto the field for their first offensive drive. Obviously, a young bunch here. They are definitely not the favorite, I guess you can say, to coming into this ball game. What do the freshmen have to do on offense to really get a good rhythm going and to hit the ground running, I guess you can say?
I think do the same thing the juniors did to you, attack the secondary, and definitely go outside on that defensive line.
See what their quarterback can do here. That's the big part. of this. We got an interesting lineup here. Setting a girl in motion to head back over to the far side of the field. You're going to have two girls to the right side, one girl to the left side, one girl in the backfield. It looks like kind of a tight end there. High snap, drops back pass, looking, a lot of pressure comes, throwing it way, and it's caught for the first down. Gets upfield, a high loping pass, finds the receiver. Great throw with a lot of pressure in her face.
Great throw with a lot of pressure in her face. Two defenders right there, but she's not phased. She gets it over the defense and right there in the pocket.
A beautiful throw by the quarterback there. I do believe the quarterback is 48, Caitlin Sullivan, I do believe is the quarterback for the freshman team. If I am wrong on that, I am sorry. Drops back pass, rolls out, throwing high open pass is almost intercepted. I am sorry, it's Mackenzie Ray at quarterback for the freshman. The jersey was kind of hard to see there. Mackenzie Ray, another high open pass. That one almost got intercepted there. Kind of seems like Ray needs to kind of try for a bullet pass next time instead of throwing it up there that high.
Yeah, definitely. And it seems like the defense is getting a lot of pressure on her. Those two back-to-back plays, you saw defenders right in her face.
The defensive line definitely seems to be quicker off the line than what the freshman offensive line is doing right now. So that freshman offensive line having a lot to work with right now. They have the offensive line lined up about 3 yards off the line of scrimmage right now. And here they come. They line up again. They're almost in that wide receiver stance. They send a girl out in motion, takes the snap. A lot of girls not moving, throwing over the middle's almost intercepted. It's tipped. Ball was tipped by Quinn Driscoll. The quarterback doing some work there in the secondary. Another high-loping pass. It brings up third down.
Good vision by the quarterback. Just got to fit it in there. Little underthrown there. If she gets it a little more on that, that's a completion.
A timeout has been called by the freshman. It's a pretty early timeout, but it kind of seems like they need that timeout. It kind of seems like the plays aren't working right now. It seems like there is most definitely a lot of confusion on the freshman side. On that last play especially, the three wide receivers lined up to the near side of the ball just did not move off the snap. They didn't know what the play was, so I think this is just the time for the freshman coaches to talk to their team and to talk out some miscommunication that's going on right now.
Yeah, definitely need to regroup, rethink, get their thoughts, and get back on offense, try to win this game.
And as a wide receiver yourself, how important is it to have that communication on the field during games?
Oh, it's very crucial. If you don't have that communication with your quarterback, with your lineman, even just seeing what you do on the defensive side, you're not going to make up much ground on offense.
Not much on offense. They have moved the ball pretty well up to the 42-yard line for the freshman team with 11:08 left to go. Again, here's Mackenzie Ray at quarterback for the freshman. We're going to look for Nora Gold to be one of the wide receivers lined up as the slot wide receiver here to the right side. Takes the snap. Little pitch out route, trying to get around, and flag still not pulled. Cuts upfield. Flag finally pulled by Quinn Driscoll, but it's Lillian McMillan with the run up the field. It's a pretty good gain. I like the pitch concept there. Made two girls miss to the outside, cut up the field. It will bring up about fourth in medium, but that's a really good run, though.
The defense did a good job of getting in the backfield, but she just made a miss. That's what you got to do.
Up to the 48-yard line, it brings up 4th and 4. A bunch formation here for the freshman. Takes the snap, drops back, passes Ray, throwing it way over the middle, incomplete, no intended targets. There was no one open, so best concept there was just to throw as far as you can away from any defender. It's a turnover on downs. Great defense by the seniors, by the juniors.
Yeah, juniors with a great defensive drive here, looking promising for the entire team against this young freshman team.
Very young team, and that can definitely play in as a factor as you have the upperclassmen play the lowerclassmen here, but nonetheless, adjustments should and would be made for the freshmen if they want to have a shot here coming down the stretch. It all starts with the defensive drive here. You want to get a stop here on defense to have yourself a shot in this game.
Oh, absolutely. It's crucial if you're going to make up some ground here. They're already down by 8 points.
Before the game started, we gave our predictions for the game. I believe I took the juniors to win by 35. What did you take the juniors by?
I believe I took 15.
You took
on
15.
juniors.
Okay, I like that prediction coming down the stretch here better than my prediction. Quinn Driscoll takes the snap, drops back pass, loads it up, pressure comes, rolls out, no one open, launching a deep ball down the field, is wide open, right to the bread basket. Flag pulled, a huge up the field by Channing Daniel.
And what you got to see there is her sensing the pressure. She stepped up in the pocket. She looked over to the right. She just escaped that and made a great throw down the field.
A great job by Quinn Driscoll. She senses the pressure. She stepped up in the pocket, rolled out to the right side, set her feet, then launched a beautiful pass down to Channing Daniels. And it's caught for a pickup for a first down all the way up to the 22-yard line. And this is the reason why she's a starter for the varsity team here at Penn.
That's a scholarship-worthy play right there.
Takes the snap, rolls out, pressure comes, flag not pulled, here comes Quinn Driscoll, hits the sideline. Flag finally pulled, I do believe. Yes, the flag was pulled by Lillian McMillan, but again, Quinn Driscoll hitting the sidelines, doing some damage with her feet. Gets the ball all the way up to about the 5-yard line.
Showing shades of Lamar Jackson out there. When she escapes the pocket, they cannot bring her down.
I like that comparison. Essence to Lamar Jackson. Very Lamar Jackson-esque. She has the arm strength, I would say, like Justin Herbert, I would say, though. She has the movement like Lamar Jackson, but the way she throws it and the way she sets her feet in the pocket and stands in the pocket, it's kind of like a Justin Herbert type of guy.
Definitely Justin Herbert, cool, calm, and collected there.
A run, Amani Reed to the outside. Touchdown, Juniors, a strike again. Amani Reed gets the handoff to the right side of the field, and she was gone. You're never going to catch her. Touchdown, Amani Reed.
And great play. You've seen this all night for the juniors, getting outside and escaping the defensive rush.
Great job. Amani Reed to the outside. A simple handoff, and it works so well. 14-0 is your score with 7:36 left to go here in the ball game. And don't forget, we've still got a night full of football. This is only game 1. Catalina Martinez on to kick. She can take all the time she wants. That kick is low. It hits a couple linemen. And that kick will go no good. It will stay 14-0 that time. Catalina Martinez not getting enough arc under her kick
get her
there.
Foot under the ball much there. Looked like a line drive straight to the head.
That's what happens when you try to kick with your toes there instead of trying to kick with the side of your foot. I'll tell you what, that's the one thing I always struggled with when I played football myself. I always try to make myself a kicker, but I always toed it, and it never went the right direction. I got mad at the ball. I never got mad at myself, though.
Yeah, you got to hit it right here with your foot. That's what soccer players will tell you.
That's the thing. Soccer players have been known to be really good kickers. You look at the kicker for the Cowboys, Brandon Aubrey. I say you're a Cowboys fan yourself, but he was a former soccer player for Notre Dame,
yes,
I believe.
Former soccer player for Notre Dame, graduated from Notre Dame. And, funny story, actually. He was sitting on the couch one Sunday. Some NFL player missed a kick. His wife said, you could do that. Went out and started kicking some balls, and now he's on an NFL contract.
Is that really how he became an NFL kicker?
That's the story.
Wow, I like that story. I'm gonna stick with that story. Actually, that's a pretty cool story there for Brandon Aubrey. The kick is away. It's gonna be try to returns. It was Kinsey Harbinson. Try to return that one. Just went right through her hands. 7 minutes left to go. You're down 14-0. Points are crucial right now for the freshmen.
Absolutely, can't go on empty drives here to survive this game for the freshmen. You gotta attack the secondary.
6:45 left to go. A running clock definitely hurts the freshmen as they burned off a timeout on the first drive. It's Mackenzie Ray in the backfield, takes the snap, drops back, throwing it over the middle, high pass, intercepted by Quinn Driscoll, over the middle, flag pulled, and that might be it.
And Quinn Driscoll, the big story of this game. I mean, she's been all over the field tonight, now with an interception to her name.
Quinn Driscoll with the big-time interception, and that might just seal the deal. Mackenzie Ray again putting way too much air under that pass. It goes intercepted, and with under 6 minutes left to go here in the game, the juniors have the ball in full control.
Definitely full control here. They're up 14 points, and really they can do whatever you want. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Definitely try out some plays that you're not normally used to running, I guess you can say, as they will be in the championship game, actually.
You run a little wildcat here.
Quinn Driscoll drops back, pressure comes, steps into the pocket, and flags would never got pulled, and the pass goes incomplete. The pass was intended for Addison, number 73, as there was contact in the backfield. Thankfully, she popped right back up, so no harm, no foul for the freshman.
Definitely, I thought she was going to be down there. She escaped the pile, came out with her flag still intact, and made a throw. It was on target throw. Just receiver couldn't hold on to the ball.
You had 3 rushing freshmen in Quinn Driscoll's face, and somehow still gets the throw off. It goes incomplete, but still a really good play there. And it's offsides on the freshman. Once again, Kennedy Wroblewski is the guilty party on that play. They're right back to the line. They want to score some more points here. They're going quick. Takes the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper out to the left side of the field. Quinn Driscoll hits the sideline. Quinn Driscoll cuts it in. Quinn Driscoll fights off some tacklers down the field. Flag finally got pulled. I believe it's number 53, Mackenzie Ray. The quarterback for the freshman was the one to pull the flag of the quarterback for the junior, Quinn Driscoll. But again, she's using her feet, gets to the outside, hits the sideline, makes the girl miss to cut up the field. 4 minutes to go. They're looking to score again.
Very good play there by Quinn Driscoll, but also good play in the defense, getting her flag down. If they didn't do that, she's all the way gone.
It was Jersey Day today for the Penn team. Brandon, what jersey did you wear today to school? What was that?
I wore my Say Suzuki Cubs City Connect jersey. I believe they released it in 2021. I want to say 2021.
I believe so. Making the playoffs there, I see, for the Cubs. You have clinched a wild card spot, have you?
Oh, yeah, we have clinched a wild card spot there, and, happy to see it. I haven't done that in about 5 years, and it's very, very good feeling.
Amani Reed with the pass, caught over the middle, outran a couple defenders. Flag was finally pulled. Picks up another first down with 3 minutes to go, but wild card for the Chicago Cubs. I can't say I like to see it, but it is everyone's own preference. I am an Orioles fan. I am, to be honest with you, I'm not too pleased with how the Orioles did this year. But to each their own, I guess. 2:51 left to go. Ball is exactly at the 20-yard line after the Amani Reed caught pass over the middle. 2:44 left to go here in the ball game. Quinn Driscoll takes the snap, drops back pass, looking. Pressure comes, throwing over the middle, is almost intercepted. The ball hits the ground, and it is incomplete. .221 left to go here in the ball game, as clock right now will just continue to tick away in this game. Next up, you will see the sophomores and the seniors.
That'll be a good matchup there.
That should be
Seniors, the oldest, obviously, of these 4 teams.
Monty Reed with another run. She's been the top running back. She ran to the left side, still spinning free. Flag is finally pulled at about the 10-yard line. She just kept spinning her way for extra yardage to get up the field. Flag finally pulled at the 10-yard line after a pickup of just about 10 yards.
And how many tackles have you seen this junior team just find their way out of? They just keep finding those pockets where they can't pull them.
That's been the backbreaker for the freshmen, has been able to not to pull the flag there for the junior team. The junior team has been so elusive. They're quick.
For sure.
and they find the open space so well. It's been the combination of Quinn Driscoll and Amani Reed in the backfield. Takes the snap. Pitch out to the right side. Green turf in front of her. Cuts it up. Spin move in the end zone. Touchdown, Amani Reed. The junior score again.
What a move by the running back there. Spins it away. Defender didn't know where to go.
Sports Center top 10. I better see that play tomorrow morning when I'm watching Sports Center before heading to school. She hits the outside. Spin moves her way into the end zone, and Amani Reed will score another for the juniors.
It really doesn't get better than that. It really does not.
I will tell you what, whatever team has to play the juniors next, whether that's the sophomores or the seniors, they better watch out for Amani Reed and Quinn Driscoll in the backfield. That is a dangerous combination.
100%, backfield looking lethal, kind of like Notre Dame, Jadarian Price and Jeremiah Love.
It's a very good comparison.
It's
a very good comparison. Catalina Martinez kick is up, and that kick is good. She goes 2 for 3 on extra points. It makes it 22-0 ball game, and you'd assume that would be the final score unless the freshmen want to try to put some points on the board. You never want to get shut out. You never want to get shut out in a game. So if I'm the freshman, I'm trying to deep shot down the field, right?
Oh, yeah, you got to just drop 4 verts down the field. You got to airmail it.
4 verts, you got to love it. Someone's going to be open. Someone's down there somewhere. Got to throw it up.
Someone's got to be open.
Unfortunately, we haven't really been able to see the wideouts and the wide receivers for the freshmen really get shown. It's been a lot of pressure, though, that's been put on by the linebackers, by the defensive line, by the juniors that have gotten to Ray for the quarterback for the freshmen.
Really been the story of the whole game, even for the juniors, but the difference is their quarterback can escape the pocket and go like nobody's business.
Exactly. Mackenzie Ray, we will see her in the consolation game. There is a 3rd and 4th place game coming later tonight. That will be before the championship. Stay here with the pennant all night long, as we will have that. We will have every game here tonight for Powderpuff here. 21 seconds to go. Be Catalina Martinez to kick it away for the juniors. As the ball rolls away, hauling it back in. Quick shout out to everyone who has been able to make this broadcast possible. CJ Van Tine was able to get up here 5 minutes before kickoff to get the stream set up. Noah Teeple up there running camera. Thank you, Noah Teeple. Thank you, CJ Van Tine. Thank you to you for joining me in the broadcast booth tonight. It's your first time here in the broadcast booth, and so far it's been a fun ride, as that will let the clock run out. 15 seconds to go. The freshmen are content to let this clock out. And so is the juniors. In the first game of Powderpuff football tonight, the juniors will show their dominance, and they will win 22-0. Nothing but dominance for the juniors in game 1.
A dominant win for the juniors, and player of the game, got to give it to Quinn Driscoll, the quarterback. With how many touchdowns does he have? 3, 2?
He had 1 touchdown. I think Amaya Reed ran in 2 touchdowns. Quinn Driscoll had 1 rushing touchdown, I do believe. But nonetheless, a strong performance by Quinn Driscoll, a strong performance by Amani Reed, and a strong performance by the defense overall. Quinn Driscoll had a pick also in this game. So the defense for the juniors, they looked strong, and also the offense also looked really strong. But here coming up, next up is the sophomores and the seniors, and I'll tell you what, that's the game I'm really looking forward to. You're going to see some of the varsity players for the Penn team, for the 7-on-7 flag football team, play against some of the sophomores. So the sophomore team, they're a young bunch. They're the biggest team out of this whole roster, so they're going to have some extra girls out there ready to go. That will be coming up here in just a little bit.
Just a little bit, that's right.
We will get you those games here coming up here live on the pennant, as at least the sophomore team has already taken the sidelines, and so has the senior team. We are going to take a real quick break. Don't go anywhere, though. Please don't go anywhere. We've still got a night full of football here tonight. Coming up, the sophomores, I guess you could say the queens of the school, the seniors, will be hitting the field next. Don't go anywhere. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, it's the sophomores, it's seniors live on the pennant. Penn High School, home to one of the more dominant football programs in all of the state of Indiana, but tonight, put a twist to it. How about we get some girls out there to play some flag football, 11 on 11, Powderpuff football here on homecoming night. The homecoming game is on Friday night against South Bend Adams. That's a big talking point. You can catch that game here live on the Penn. James Mason will bring you a live broadcast of the South Bend Adams versus Penn Kingsman. Obviously, we are all going for the Penn Kingsman in that game. The sophomores to return, tried to cut it out, spin move, flag pulled. The returner was number 71, Alexis Werner there for the sophomores, as the sophomores are definitely the biggest team by numbers for this game here, but taking on the juniors. The juniors, they've got some talent. You take a look here at the sophomore roster. You got Leah Minix, Chloe Denny, Isabella Heelfrich, Madeline Underhill, Caroline Turnblom, Jacayla Moore, Harper Rumble. Pass down the field is tipped and almost intercepted by the seniors there, Zoe Anderson, Mila. Some of the starters there for the sophomore team. As for the seniors, is Brooklyn Vargas, Emma Turnblom, Emmy Richards, Haley Nugent, Isabella Orblue, Lauren Petrus, Logan Rumble, Molly Van Driscoll, Phoebe Wood. That's a pass there. Cameron Byer, Cameron Frazier, Carly Carmichael, Maya Burks, Chloe Klein, Sophia Bayer, Layla Hurley Emerson, Avara, Olivia Bochowski, and Livy Marion. A very talented group for the seniors. Takes the snap, drops back pass, looking, throwing deep down the field into coverage, and it's caught into double coverage down the field. Flag finally pulled, and what a catch by the wide receiver, number 28, Mila Cantu.
Catching that one in double coverage, and talk about the throw. What a catch and what a throw. What a play by the sophomore offense here.
Beautiful catch there. I mean, she climbed the ladder to haul that one in. Great catch. Shotgun formation, sends a girl in motion, ball hits the ground, and once that ball hits the ground, it's a dead ball. It's Charleston Swiger as the quarterback in for the sophomores, and so far early in the game, they're moving the ball pretty well right now.
That they are, but, you know, can't allow low snaps like that to stall a drive.
Takes the snap. Charleston throwing under pressure. Got a man, incomplete. A lot of contact, and flag hits the ground late.
Talk about the throw under pressure. She slung that one down the field.
Flag hits the ground. It should be defensive pass interference going against the seniors. The coaches for the seniors not too pleased with the call, and we'll see what it is, as the defensive back that was covering her is definitely disagreeing with the call. Cameron Bayer was the goatee party, as she's trying to make point of, well, she tugged my jersey first, but you did knock her to the ground.
Yeah, definitely a clear pass interference there. Can't do that.
Very clear pass interference. Pass over the middle, incomplete, right through the hands of the intended target. Sophomores here are still trying to find some rhythm here to get down the field with 16 minutes left to go here in the ball game. I think you're for the sophomores right now. You want to give yourself a shot, burn off as much time as you can off that clock.
Absolutely.
Flags down, bodies down. It's a false start on the sophomores. Still second down. But that's now like the second error by the sophomore offense here early in the drive.
And also penalties becoming a factor for both teams in this game. pass interference and now that offsides.
So far, pretty sloppy in terms of penalties. You've had a pass interference, you've had a false start, you've had a bad snap roll on the ground. Everything that you can see. A good jet sweep, trying to hit to the outside. Flag now pulled, hits the sideline, cuts it up the field, still down the sideline, tiptoeing down the sideline. Flag pulled as it would be number 37, Easton Maston. With the jet sweep on the right side, it picks up all the penalty yards that they lost. It will bring up third and about medium, though.
Way to get around the defense, and definitely on the sidelines. Way to stay inbounds.
Great job. 3rd and 5 will be up for the sophomore offense. They're looking to pick up the first down here. They don't want to settle for 3. Charleston Swagger in the backfield, takes the snap, drops back pass, throwing down the field, got a girl, incomplete. A lot of contact, but no flag that time. It will bring up 4th down, and this may be a little out of the kicking range for the sophomore kicker, whoever that may be. So they might want to go for it here.
Yeah, definitely out of kicking range. 4th down territory here, 4th and 4.
They're going for it. They're right back up to the line. They're ready to go for it. Takes the snap, drops back pass, throwing over the middle, and it's caught. No, it's tipped and incomplete. Almost caught. It was almost hauled in by Mila Cantu there, but it's turnover on down, and the senior defense, after a long time on the field, at least they get off the field.
Yeah, and definitely wait for them to chew that clock down there for the defense to give their offense just enough time.
Number 28 for the sophomores is KJ. For the sophomores, seniors on the jet sweep, turning the corner, flag pulled. The ball carrier there was number 88, Olivia Burchowski was the ball carrier there. It's a good jet sweep there to get to the outside, picks up a nice gain of 3 yards. 13:05 left to go here in the ball game. Sophomores, they were able to burn off about 7 minutes of clock, and that comes very crucial down the stretch. It is a running clock, so any second that you can burn off is definitely valuable seconds that you can burn off the clock.
Yeah, very important to chew it down, give you enough time to score and get out of here.
Takes the snap, handoff to Olivia Brochowski, and flag pulled in the backfield. Great defense by Kinley Bortone there.
How about the sophomore defense coming out swinging? Definitely better than I thought it was going to be.
They're flying around. They're making plays. Wherever that ball goes, the defense just swarms to. They're making it very hard for the seniors to gain any yardage. And for a senior team that's loaded with speed and loaded with talent, the sophomore defense is shutting that down right now.
And especially in the run game. I want to switch up the game plan here. Maybe go for a deep pass.
Definitely want to try that if they can't. Throw over the middle. It's caught. Wide open in open space. She may be gone. One going to beat. She will beat her all the way home. Touchdown, seniors. They will strike first. Cameron Bauer there.
And what a play. Way to get in the middle of those defenders in the middle of the field where you're wide open. And also, what a strike by the quarterback. Just got it to her perfectly, and she was gone.
Beautiful pass over the middle by the quarterback to Cameron Bauer, number 15. And once she caught that over the middle, there was no safety help. She had one sophomore to beat, and she was gone to the house. 6 points on the board for the seniors early in the drive. It was a crucial 3rd and 7. They needed to pick it up. Beautiful play calling there.
Yeah, way to sit right between those linebackers to get in that open slot where you could just hit the seam and you're gone.
Nice job to scan the field. Saw Bauer was wide open over the middle, and it was hauled in for the first down and then a little bit more. How about a touchdown for Cameron Bauer, the senior, number 15, as we will get the extra point now for the seniors. Looks like it's Brooklyn Vargas doing the kicking duties. Holding the ball is Lauren Petrus. She's getting a huge windup here. Trying to get the tee down. Lauren Petrus having some troubles holding the ball as the referee will hold the ball. And this will allow Brooklyn Vargas to kick this one through. Lauren Petrus takes a few steps back. Brooklyn Vargas, the kick is up. And after all that, the kick is good. Brooklyn Vargas knocks it through for 2. Makes it 8-0. And Lauren Petrus, the holder there, just I don't think she understood how to put the ball on the tee there.
Not quite. And 5-yard running start for the kicker there. Made sure she got it through the uprights.
The ball was snapped as Brooklyn Vargas was doing her step backs. And then by the time she was ready to kick it, the referee was already in there to fix the ball on the tee. Weird things like that will happen in Powderpuff football. It's just the beauty of it, though. Powderpuff football. It is a lot of fun here, live on the Penn. 9:58 left to go. The sophomores will receive the ball first as they are looking. Try to get some points on the board because you almost think that if you can't get points on the board on your first drive, your backs are up against the wall. You want to score, it seems like, on every drive here so far in this Powderpuff, in this year of Powderpuff football.
Oh, definitely. That's the name of the game there.
Kick is high. It'll be returned by KJ. And flag not pulled. Makes the girl miss. Cuts up the field. Flag still not pulled. And flag is finally pulled there. The returner was number 28, KJ, for the sophomores. They will get set up with pretty good field position all the way up to the 40-yard line. What do the sophomores have to do to get the ball down the field here?
I think attack the running game.
Yeah.
That's the name of the game because
like
the senior defense having a little trouble containing them on that first drive.
I like that. I like that play calling there. Charleston Swagger is in the backfield as the quarterback. As he looks, it looks like Haley Nugent had the wrong flag. The seniors were wearing green flags. She had a red flag. So not what you were looking for. Flag pass over the middle. Contact was made as Charleston tried to make that pass, but it falls incomplete. It looks like it was intended for Easton Maston. She's been a big part of the first offensive drive for the sophomores, and they're looking to get her more involved.
Oh, for sure. That's going to be key for this offense.
Takes the snap. Little pitch out route. Spin move. Hits the sideline. Flag still not pulled. Cuts up the field all the way up to about the 50-yard line. It's right at that first down marker, so we'll see where they will mark her. It was Harper Rumble on the run there. And you got 8:15 left to go here in this game. And on the first drive, they wasted 7 minutes off the clock, so they can waste this clock down to about 3 to 2 minutes off the clock here if they can. It's Easton Maston with the cut in down the sideline. First down a little bit more. It is a first down for the sophomores. Easton Maston again.
What were you talking about earlier about the running game for the sophomore offense?
Exactly.
Absolutely lethal. Seniors, can't do much to contain them.
Great play calling. They're attacking the perimeter. It's Easton Maston, one of the fastest girls on the field tonight. Looking to use her a little bit more with 7:35 left to go here in the ball game. Takes the snap, drops back pass, looking, throwing over the middle. It's caught by Easton Maston in the open field. Flag was pulled right when she caught it. And I do believe it's enough for a first down. And again, it's Easton Maston again with the reception.
And what a catch. Receiver or DB right on her hip. Didn't even phase her. Caught the ball. Very good composure there from the wide receiver.
It'll be a first down after Charleston Swigert connected with Easton Maston. Takes the snap, throwing it to KJ. It falls incomplete. Good defense by the seniors. It was the linebacker elected to get in there. Emmy Richards was the girl to knock it away for the seniors. Good defense there by the seniors to knock that one away. It was Emmy Richards to get in there, fly in there, and they're right back up the ball. They're ready to snap it. Sends a girl in motion, high snap over her head. And Charleston Swigert just seems like she was not ready for that snap and had some trouble with the snap there. Situation there for the sophomores. It'll back them up. This will bring up 3rd and 20. A very long 3rd and 20. Drops back pass to Charleston Swigert, throwing with pressure in her face. It'll be tipped. It's intercepted. Going the other way. Green grass in front of her. She may be gone. One girl to beat. Trying to outrun her, and she will. Touchdown, seniors. Who is it? It's Cameron Bauer again.
What a play. Picked it off around the 20-yard line, and she was gone after that.
Cameron Bauer had the receiving touchdown, and now she has a pick six, and that will almost but do it for the seniors here with 5:30 left to go in the game. Cameron Bauer calls game.
And the sophomores looking promising this game, but just couldn't get it done. The seniors a little too physical for them.
The sophomores were always able to drive the ball down the field, just never able to punch it into the end zone.
That's definitely important.
Coming in for the two-point kick, it'll be Brooklyn Vargas to hopefully knock this one through. As we got a new holder out there this time for the seniors. Logan Rumble will be doing the holding. Brooklyn Vargas, the kick is up. High arcing kick, and that kick is good. Knocks it through. Brooklyn Vargas knocks it through. 16-0 is the score as the seniors quite literally running away with this ball game.
Absolutely, and this defense, you got to hand it to them. Been great this game against this good sophomore offense.
Great game. Great two set of games so far. That is looking promising for the seniors, as we will see a senior versus juniors matchup in the championship. That'll be fun to watch. Senior versus juniors in the matchup. That'll be really fun to watch.
Isn't it what we predicted, huh? Seniors and juniors in the final.
Yeah, we did predict that. When we got up here, you asked me, what are we looking at tonight? And I said, well, we're going to look at the seniors and the juniors to be possibly in the championship matchup. Sure enough, it comes to fruition, and we kind of knew that coming in here. They were two of the more talented teams going into this game tonight. They had some really fast varsity players on their squads. Big shout-outs there to the freshmen and the sophomores, both respectively in their games. They put up a strong fight, but we will see them in the next game in the third place matchup between the freshmen and the sophomores. So that should be pretty fun to watch. That's coming up next game.
But now you got to think, seniors and juniors, two evenly matched teams. It's going to be a great game.
They are two really evenly matched teams, like you said. And you just look at these rosters, and these rosters, nonetheless, are just stacked with talent. And you see varsity players for both sides. Quinn Driscoll is a player on the varsity team for Penn. So is Amani Reed. And you look down the field, look down the list here. You got more, and then you look at players like Lauren Petrus, also a varsity player for the Penn flag football team, and then also Maya Burks is another key varsity player for the Penn flag football team. So we've got some varsity players who play on the same teams, but tonight they play on different teams. Just last night, though, they played together against LaVille. Here's a pass by Charleston Swigert trying to get something going. It's incomplete. Contact right as the ball come in. No flag needed. But just last night, some of these varsity players, they played with each other last night against LaVille. But here at the championship, they're going to be going up against each other. So fun matchup as we got the juniors and the seniors coming up in the championship. And the biggest thing here yeah, you get to win the championship. You get to win bragging rights, though, for the school. And just think, if you're a junior, this flag's caught over the middle, but just think if you're a junior, and if you're a junior team and you win that Powderpuff flag football game, you're walking to school tomorrow with a little more swagger on your side. You're walking in with your jersey on, saying, "Hey, we run the school now." Like y'all seniors thought you were good, but we got you guys down last night. So we'll see what happens, though.
Absolutely, bragging rights, big thing to win this game.
Huge flagpole by number 66 for the seniors, Isabella Warblue there. 2:45 left to go. Ball at the 32-yard line. It will bring up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 16, my bad. Misplaced the ball there in my head. Pass will be incomplete. Just another dropped pass for the sophomores. Pass intended for that wideout wide receiver. As the seniors here looking to put this one away, it's 3rd and 17. 2 minutes left to go here in this game. Drops back pass, looking, throwing, far side's caught by KJ up the field. Not pulling the flag just yet. Getting knocked around. They never pulled her flag. They held onto the jersey first and then finally got to the flag there. But it just seems like time has run out on the sophomores. They're putting together another good drive, but they were just never able to punch it in.
Absolutely. That's been the story of this whole game for their offense, never being able to get in the end zone. Good offense, but not good enough.
You can't win ball games when you just can't find the end zone. Throw is high. It's incomplete. It was 4th down. The pass was intended for Audrey Napick. Is that will most definitely be it. As it is. Time's running out. It's 16-0. That should be your final score as we will officially see the seniors. They will take on the juniors in the championship matchup. But before that, we'll have the freshmen and the sophomores take on each other. In the 3rd place game, we'll have that game for you guys also. Seniors line up to have a couple more plays here. We'll take the snap, drops back pass, looking, throwing down the field, incomplete, intended for Lauren Petrus. It falls incomplete.
Just over her head there.
This is the quarterback. Phoebe Wood was the quarterback. Is the quarterback for the seniors. It still is the quarterback for the seniors. 14 seconds left to go. They're looking to run one more play. Phoebe Wood trying to get her players lined up. 9 seconds to go. Takes the snap, drops back pass, looking, throwing it over the middle, incomplete. Had a couple open wide receivers, but they won't find the end zone on that play. There's no reason to, though. The seniors, they put up a dominant performance, winning 16-0, but credit to the sophomores. They look strong in that game, though.
They did look strong, and definitely versus the freshmen, it's going to be a great game.
Looking forward to a great championship game between the seniors and the juniors. But before that, freshmen and the sophomores coming right up right after this. We'll take a real quick break. When we come back, 3rd place game between the freshmen and the sophomores. You're listening to the Penn. I'm Nick Tingle. Brayden Perez right next to me. We'll be right back. Welcome to the third place game between the freshmen and the sophomores. Freshmen wearing white jerseys, sophomores wearing the gray jerseys. Here tonight, freshmen losing to the juniors earlier, losing 22-0. And then just about 5 minutes ago, the sophomores losing to the seniors 16
I believe
to
it was
0.
16-0. Two good games, by the way.
Two good games. We'll see two really good young teams go off against each other here. Kick return will be able to return. Hits the sideline. Tries to get one blocker. Shakes off a tackler. Cuts it up the field. Spin move again. Still on her feet. Flag still not pulled. Someone's got to pull her flag. Her flag is still not pulled. Finally pulled. Is the returner Alexis Werner there on the return. That's a good return to start off the game for the sophomores.
Yeah, what a start for this team. Looking promising there, and she just couldn't be brought down. Got through so many tackles there.
That flag was just never pulled, and you got to pull that flag at some point if you're the freshman. And hopefully that's not to preview how the freshmen will look in this game.
Definitely not.
Freshmen having a few too many girls on the field, trying to get them off the field. They had 3 extra players for the freshmen on the field there, so not the start that they were looking for. Nonetheless, looking for the play call is the quarterback for the sophomores, Charleston Swiger, still trying to get the play call in.
A little miscommunication here on the defensive side of the ball.
A lot of miscommunication as they're finally ready. Pitch out to the left side of the field, hits the sideline, cuts it up. Flag finally pulled. It was the runner Harper Rumble there on the pitch out.
And we knew this sophomore running game was going to be absolutely lethal and dangerous for the freshman defense.
It's going to be tough for the freshmen to try to stop that running game for these sophomores. As you talk about the sophomore run game, but then we're really excited to see the run game in the next game for the seniors as Amani Reed and Quinn Driscoll will show off their running abilities. Hits to the outside. Flag still not pulled. Tiptoeing touchdown, sophomores. Easton Maston on the run to the right side. 7:40 left to go here in the game. 93 minutes in, and the sophomores strike first.
Saw sparks of this against the seniors for the sophomores, and now it's going into fruition here.
The sophomores will put up their first points of the night with that Easton Maston run. 7:23 left to go. They will be able to kick the 2-point extra point, I guess you can say, here in Powderpuff football. As trying to get the play ready. Still trying to get the needed players onto the field. In this football here, in Powderpuff football, there's no rushers in extra point, so you can't try to block the extra point. There's no rush. There is a holder, and there is a tee to set it on.
Sometimes, we saw in the first game, kick goes a little low. It can hit someone in the head.
The kick is up, and that kick is good. Knocks it through, and it is true. Nice little light show there that we got for the sophomore team there after scoring their first touchdown of the night. Now you're looking for the freshmen to do the same. The freshmen, they didn't score in that game against the juniors. It was led, the freshman team led by Mackenzie Ray, the quarterback, number 53 there. And she had a lot of passes that just went a little too high. She was picked off by Quinn Driscoll in that game, had some other passes that almost got picked off that just ended up getting batted down. So the freshmen looking to implement maybe more of a run game in this game. They went pass heavy in the first game, maybe try to get the ground game going.
Absolutely. Do what the sophomores have been doing. Run, run, run. That's the name of the game.
16:29 left to go. People in the press box here already talking about the championship game, and everyone in the press box here is expecting a great game in that championship game. That junior-senior matchup will be a lot of fun to watch. A little squib kick goes away, and it's muffed. Ball's hit the ground, and it will be a dead ball. And the freshman will get the ball with pretty good field position. About up to the 40-yard line here with 16 minutes left to go here in this third-place game between the freshmen and the sophomores, as the freshmen will get the ball 1st and 10. We're at the 42-yard line. No, sorry, the 37-yard line. On the field for the freshmen. They got to take a player off the field. Coming off the field is Halen Yoder.
A lot of miscommunication from the freshmen we've noticed this game.
Yeah. We saw that in the first game, too. They had to call a timeout on their first drive of the game because they were not set. A swarming defense in the backfield for the sophomores. It's number 7, Madeline Underhill, with the tackle for loss in the backfield. Loss of 2 on the play brings up about 2nd and 15 for the freshman. Another player coming off the field here for the freshman, a little late. Drops back pass, pressure coming, throw in the dirt. It's almost picked off, as right when that ball was snapped, Mackenzie Ray had just a lot of pressure there. Couldn't get away from it.
Sophomore defense not letting anything up.
That sophomore defense has been relentless so far in the game. They are able to try to stick around with the seniors, only allowing the seniors to score 16 points. So you take that as a moral victory and get ready for the third-place game. The sophomores all game long, all night long, I should say, have sent a relentless pressure. A little option play, it's the outside. Here comes a run all the way up to the 45-yard line, down the sideline. Flag finally pulled. Lillian McMillan with the run there to the outside for the freshman.
Good play there, way to get around, and a nice option play there. A little trickery.
Love that play call. They are able to attack the sidelines, attack the perimeters. It does pick up a first down, so it's all about those chunk plays right now for the freshmen. If they can pick up 7 to 8 yards every play, you're set up for success, but you just can't stall out. .18 left to go here in this ball game. Freshmen still looking for their first points of the night. Definitely not looking to be shut out.
Absolutely not.
This whole night, they've yet to score points.
And this freshman offense very capable, as we can see right there. Good play from the freshman.
It was hauled in by number 23 for Taylor Yonan. The freshman there for the freshman wide receiver. Hauls it in down the field, and a really good pickup. And that's what you're looking for. Mackenzie Ray, a beautiful pass down the field with a wide open receiver.
Absolutely. Way to take a deep shot.
Lining back up here for the freshman. 12:18 left to go. Still trying to get the play call in. Mackenzie Ray, obviously that quarterback, that freshman leader. And it's a bad snap. The pass went towards Caitlin Motor there.
Cannot afford mistakes like that if you're trying to win a ball game. Definitely down 8-0.
Yeah, not the best look there for the freshman offense. You had things rolling to start the drive, but a play like that can definitely be a drive killer. But so far in this game, they have been able to fight back from lost yardage plays. They've been able to get down the field. Mackenzie Ray showing what her arm can really do to get down the field. 11:19 left to go. Takes the snap, and the pass is tipped. And incomplete. Pressure came. The ball was knocked out of her hands by that relentless defensive line for the sophomores. They will bring up 3rd and 15, 3rd and a little longer than what the freshmen wanted.
Pass rush definitely been a huge factor for the sophomores this game. Let's see if they can pick up 15 in a first down.
And a timeout will be called. The freshmen will take a timeout. That's their second timeout used tonight. And other than the freshmen, we haven't seen any other team tonight use a timeout. Either that's the sophomores, juniors, seniors. They have been able to save their timeouts. The freshman has been the team to use 2 timeouts through 2 games so far. And we're not even at the halfway mark yet of this game. And they are, again, having to use a timeout. It's either just they have miscommunications or either they're trying to get the right play in here for a 3rd and 15.
Yeah, definitely I think the young aspect to them plays a factor in those mental mistakes on the field for the first time in their high school career.
Most definitely, and obviously, as these freshmen go along here, they will eventually be seniors. Then they will eventually be the team that everyone wants to take down. So, obviously, we were freshmen at one point, and we knew how it felt to walk through the halls. But someday they will be seniors, and they will be the team that everyone wants to take down. But as of right now, they're still very young. They're a very young team, still trying to come together.
Absolutely.
$10:54 left to go here in this ball game. And the snap is on the ground again. That is the second straight play where the snap will hit the ground. Play called dead, and that will back them up a couple more yardage. It will bring up fourth and very long.
A lot of mistakes for the freshman offense here. Can't afford the definitely 10. You got 10 minutes left, but the sophomore offense looks relentless.
4th and 19 officially is what it will be for the freshman offense. And the freshmen, they started off very well in this drive, but here comes a run to the outside, trying to cut in. 1st down and more, breaking free. The freshman will score. Touchdown, freshman Lillian McMillan will score.
Absolutely electric play and way to cut it back on the sideline to score that touchdown.
Lillian McMillan, and she might have stepped out of bounds somewhere. I think she did. No, I do believe this is officially a touchdown. Yes, officially is a touchdown for the freshman Lillian McMillan. It was a handoff, too. It was a handoff on 4th and 19. She hit the outside, attacked the perimeter, made a cut, and once she made that cut, she was gone to the end zone. Lillian McMillan scoring the first points of the night for the freshman.
Freshman finally being able to get on the board here.
The kick is up, and the kick is good. Number 2 is the kicker, Lillian McMillan, kicking and also scoring for the freshman. It will tie the game 8-8 with 9 minutes to go. We've got a tied ball game on our hands.
A great game, and really the defense has played a huge factor in both these teams.
Homecoming week, definitely a week that students look forward to. Even having themes all throughout the week. Obviously today was Jersey Day. Yesterday was Dress as your favorite celebrity day.
I believe that's what it was.
Monday was Adam Sandler Day, so at that point you just wear oversized clothes. Tomorrow's Decades Day, so you got to dress up as your decade. And then Friday is a gold out, so everyone wears gold on Friday. We had a theme last Friday. Don't quote me on what the theme was, though. I can't remember what that theme was.
Couldn't tell you. I wasn't here.
Braden wasn't here on Friday. That's good to know. I was wondering where you were on Friday.
Yeah, I was not in the building.
He was not in the building, he says. And 9:06 left to go here in the ball game. We're happy you're here today. KJ tries to run down the kick. She won't be able to. Ball will land at just about the 24-yard line. 26-yard line. 8:54 left to go here in the ball game. And if you're the sophomores, you feel like it's almost a must to score here on this drive.
Absolutely, very needed 8-8 ball game. You got a lot of time left, but this clock moves very fast.
It does.
Again, running clock. Only stops with timeouts, and that's not going to be easy to keep the clock from rolling.
And sophomores, they still have all their timeouts, so they haven't used a timeout yet this game. Handoff goes up the middle. Contact made, but still running through tacklers. She's still trying to run, and the flag finally pulled. Harper Rumble, being a very dangerous running back for the sophomores there, picks up enough for a gain of 9. It brings up 2nd and 1 for the sophomores.
You know, we keep saying this, but run offense from the sophomores. Keep doing that, and you'll find your way to the end zone pretty easily.
It's been Harper Rumble all night in the backfield doing the running job for the sophomores. Again, it's Harper Rumble. Cuts it up the field. Flag pulled immediately. Great defense by the freshman Halen Yoder there on the flag pull. It'll be enough for the first down. But good flag pull there by Halen Yoder, quickly pulling that flag. If she didn't pull that flag, Harper Rumble would have had about 7 yards.
And I haven't been able to take her down all night, but they did it there.
7:24 left to go. Gets the play. Drops back pass. Looking. Charleston Swigert wants to take a shot. Down the field. Wide open. It's caught in stride. Down the field. Trying to catch her. She won't be able to. Flag still not pulled. Down the field. Flag finally pulled. Hauled in by Alexis Werner. The wide receiver. Charleston Swigert with a deep shot down the field. Great pass.
Yeah, going through the air, I didn't think the defense expected that one, and what a play by the sophomore offense.
6:45 left to go here in this game. A great pickup down the field for the sophomores. Alexis Werner was the receiver down the field to get wide open. Just beat the secondary of the freshman and finds an open gap. It's a run to the outside, looking for the end zone. Touchdown! And the flag was pulled beforehand. And they will mark her just short of the end zone. I thought she found her way in the end zone, but it's Easton Maston was the runner there. But great job by the defense of the freshman to pull her flag right before getting to the end zone.
Yeah, way to pull it down at the goal line, but I don't know if that's going to matter much with the sophomore running game. Able to punch it in here.
Great job. Nonetheless, by both sides on that play. Jet sweep by Easton Masson. Easton Masson trying to round it out. Running backwards, now cutting it into the end zone. Touchdown, sophomores. Easton Masson with the run. They will score 6 to make it 14-8 with 5:35 left to go. The extra point coming here, looking to make this an 8-point game. As you think, if you're the freshman right now, you're hoping that something goes wrong here. You're hoping that she misses it. But so far, she's been a very strong kicker for the sophomores. The kick is up, and that kick is good. Knocks it through again. Rebecca on the kick there, knocks it through, nails it through, Making an 8-point game. Well, now the pressure put on the freshman right now. You got under 5 minutes to go. 4:58 left to go here in this game. And you've got to score here no matter what.
Oh, absolutely. You got to find your way into the end zone. There's no doubt about that.
3:58 left to go as kickoff will come here in a little bit. And right now, you're hoping for maybe a good kick return for the freshman. You're hoping to get down the field. You're hoping to get some yardage down the field.
The freshmen had a great drive last time out, and hopefully they can replicate that.
$4:58 left to go here in this game. The freshman will be able to get the ball back. Little pooch kick away, and they'll be able to return it here. Welcome back to the championship game here for Powderpuff football. Last game of tonight. 19:40 left to go. Amani Reed with a really good return gets the ball up to the 46-yard line. And if you thought the last game was good, buckle up for this game. The juniors and the seniors, they're going to be even better in this game.
A lot of scoring, I think, is going to happen here.
Even though both teams have really strong defenses, you're looking at a high-scoring game. Drops back, a handoff to Amani Reed. He'll hit the turf. There'll be a loss of yardage there on the play. And we talked about how that backfield for the juniors are going to be so good with Quinn Driscoll and Amani Reed. And they're trying to get the pitch going there for Amani Reed. This ball hit the turf.
That's right.
18:49 left to go here in the game. Shotgun formation. Driscoll takes the snap, drops back pass, looking, pressure comes, Sebas in the pocket. Here comes Quinn Driscoll down the sideline, trying to make a move. Flag pulled by number 42 for the seniors, Maya Burks. She's one of the top defenders on the Penn flag football team.
And again, Quinn Driscoll using her legs there to get the first down.
Great job by Quinn Driscoll to get to the outside, use her feet, use her legs for a first down for the juniors. $7:50 left to go. Seniors showing blitz. Pitch to Amani Reed out to the right side. A lot of running room, trying to make a cut. Cuts it in, down the sideline. Amani Reed might be gone. And she is. Touchdown, seniors. Amani Reed will strike first.
She is so dangerous. When she gets an open field, she's down the sideline and she is gone.
Great play by Amani Reed, the seniors, for the juniors. And it looks like there is an injury. We have an injury on the field for the juniors and for the seniors, my bad. As we have that injury, we will take a quick timeout here. You're listening to The Pennant. number 42, it was Maya Burks, a little shaken up on the play. It's good to see that she can walk under her own power. She's having some help by some of her teammates and by a coach, but it is good that she's able to walk off under her own power. She is a part of the Penn flag football team here. She will have a seat on the bench, shaking it off. Extra point here, Catalina Martinez. The kick is up. The kick was low, but does not matter. The kick is good. The juniors will strike first. They will score. They will make it 8-0 as the juniors have a quick strike over the seniors.
Yeah, great play. Talk about that again. Getting on the outside, too quick to catch her.
Yeah, very fast there for Amani Reed. And you will see more of that. Quinn Driscoll and Amani Reed, a very dangerous backfield duo for the junior bunch. But now you're going to see the seniors take the field, and they had a dangerous team for them too. Number 20, the quarterback that you'll see here in a little bit, Phoebe Wood, was the main girl you would see. Logan Rumble. You're going to see Lauren Petrus out there, Brooklyn Vargas, Maya Burks, hopefully if she's okay, and Sophie Bauer. Also, we will see out on the field here for the senior team, loaded with talent, to say the least. A little pooch kick here will go low. Muff the kick, but that's okay. Olivia Wachowski. 17 minutes left to go here in this game. And again, obviously, if this game comes down to a tie at the end of the game, we will see overtime. And
that would be very exciting.
Wouldn't that be a treat to see? We'll see what the seniors can do here on this drive. Takes the snap, hands it off to Olivia Wachowski, and a flag not pulled yet. Down the field, the flag still not pulled, and oh, the flag was pulled. I didn't see the flag get pulled though, but it was pulled. Nia Lawson Mitchell there with the flag pull. Good job, because if she didn't pull that flag, Olivia would have been calling house.
Down the sideline, she was too fast for him to catch up, but what a play on defense.
.6:05 left to go here in the game. The running clock, so time will go by quickly, to say the least. High snap, Phoebe Wood pulls it in. A delayed handoff to Olivia Wachowski. Good block on the outside. Hits the sideline. Flag still not pulled. Stepping out of bounds is Olivia. As finally, it's Wachowski there on the run down the sideline. No one pulled her flag. She just stepped out of bounds. And a great run there by Olivia will pick up another first down for the seniors. Good delayed handoff there. Phoebe Wood act like she was going to pass it, pulls it down, hands it off to Olivia, and she was able to get a good pickup for a first down for the seniors.
And these backs love to get to the outside. On the sidelines, it's hard to get them there.
Good perimeter blocking also by the senior wide receivers. Checking the play call. A two running back backfield for the seniors is what they run. With a shotgun quarterback, takes the snap, drops back pass, looking, throwing over the middle, is tipped. Good defense by the juniors. Channing Daniel looks like it was the one to tip that ball as it was coming over the middle with 14:40 left to go. looks like we got some movement on the side on, looks like the juniors, and it will be on the juniors. Offsides on the juniors. They jumped first, causing the offensive line for the seniors to move, but it was the sophomores who jumped, juniors who jumped first. They'll pick up 5 yards, 2nd and 5. Delayed handoff. It was Olivia again. And that flag pulled immediately. But again, I do believe Channing Daniel was the one to pull that flag. It was indeed Channing Daniel with the stop, being able to pull that flag. It will bring up 13:20 left to go here in the ball game. Coaching up the backfield for the seniors. Takes the snap, looking, throwing over the middle, is caught! Flag pulled immediately, but again, a great catch and run by Cameron Bauer there. She was the one who had that huge run for the touchdown to start it off for the seniors, as she had both touchdowns for the seniors. She had a pick six, and then she had a huge slant over the middle that was hauled in for a touchdown. Passing over the middle, again trying for Bauer, but knocked away by Channing Daniel again, making her presence felt, as it seems like she's that linebacker safety duo there. Second down and 10 after that pass was knocked away, trying to move the ball down the field. Takes the snap. It's going to be a double reverse to Lauren Petrus. Petrus on the sideline. Petrus cuts it in. Petrus makes a girl miss. Knocked to the ground. Lauren Petrus was a really good run. It was a double reverse. It was first with Bauer, then she passed it over. Well, handed it over to Petrus. She hit the sideline for another first down for the seniors.
And talk about the play calling, gutsy call from the offense, but way to keep the defense on their toes.
Great job by the offensive play calling by the seniors. As the senior coaching staff, they were with us, next to us for the first game. And I said that the juniors, they might be favored in the game. And one of the coaches said, nah, we got this game. So very confident coaching by the senior team, as flag hits the turf after a run by Olivia Burcharski. It's holding, possibly, on the offense. It might be. We're going to see what the call is. It was in the backfield, so it would be in the realm of holding. They're going to back him up, though, no matter what, so it negates any yards that they picked up on that play. We'll bring up 2nd and 10. 10:30 left to go here in the ball game. Drops back pass, throwing over the middle to Bauer, incomplete. Another risky pass, and who is it on the defense? It's Channing Daniel again, with a great defensive play to knock that ball away.
This junior linebacker core almost come up with a few picks on this drive.
Yeah.
Throwing over the middle into dangerous territory.
Looks like it's 3rd and 20 here for the senior group. They're looking to find the end zone here. They've got to find the end zone. Drops back pass, looking, throwing down the field, open for Petrus, off her hands, and incomplete. Man, she thought she had that one, and so did the quarterback, Phoebe Wood.
Had her in the end zone, but a little too much juice on that pass.
9:30 left to go here in the game. It will bring up officially 3rd down now. So last play was second down. This play's third down. Third and 20. Need to pick up the first down. You don't want to settle for 3. Quarterback keeper with Phoebe Wood tries to hit the sideline, and a hard contact, and the flag is pulled. This will set up about 4th and 15. They got a while to go, and this was all set up by that, what we assume was the holding call to knock him back 10 yards. So it brought up 2nd and 20, my bad. And ever since then, they haven't been able to do much. They picked up 6 on that play, though.
Absolutely. Penalties can make or break a drive sometimes, and that's what you're seeing here.
You're seeing that right now with the senior group. 4th and 14, 8:25 left to go in the game. And you've got to find the end zone here if you're the seniors. If you don't find the end zone, it's going to be hard to fight back. Phoebe Wood takes the snap, drops back, pass, looking. I don't think that was the play design. Here comes Phoebe Wood, and she'll be knocked down, literally. But the flag was pulled. It'll be a turnover on downs as the junior defense will get off the field, and they will have the ball back.
Not sure that was the design play. Maybe a mistake there on the handoff, but she took it and could not get the first down.
Nonetheless, it looked like a play that was supposed to be a handoff, but kind of scratched your head there and like, why you hand the ball off on 4th and 14?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, gotta throw it sometimes. Gotta put it in the end zone.
Gotta do all that you can do sometimes, as the clock is now just ticking away. And now if you're the seniors, you're hoping for either a quick 3 and out. You're hoping maybe your secondary or linebacker core can draw up a pick. You still have a timeout to use if for the seniors. Nonetheless, this very talented junior team back on the field. Quinn Driscoll, the quarterback for the juniors, leads her squad back into the field. And if I'm the senior defense, I'm putting a spy on Driscoll, and I'm also putting an extra spy on Amani Reed. She has been a very dangerous part of the junior team.
Absolutely no stone left unturned when it comes to this running offense.
Here comes Quinn Driscoll. Flag pulled again in the backfield. Really good play there by the defense of the seniors, as it was a Quinn Driscoll run attempt. .6:10 left to go here in this game, as this senior team is right now trying everything in their power to get this defense off the field. Takes the snap, handoff, surprisingly not to Amani Reed, and the flag was pulled after a decent pickup of about 4 to 5 yards. It will bring up 3rd and 5, and here comes a huge third down here for the senior defense. If you want to have a shot in this game, you want to get a stop right here.
Absolutely, and it looks like they can do it. You know, they had a good defensive drive so far, and let's see if they can keep it up.
Their defense has been very tough to get by. And right now, this is when you need it the most. You will need this defense to come up strong right now. It's 3rd and 6 for the juniors, as the senior defense looking to get off the field, looking to give themselves a shot in the game. And it will be a false start on Channing Daniel. She has been so good for the defense, but at wide receiver, she must have just misheard the snap count. Nonetheless, she went way too early on that play. It will back them up 5 yards. It will bring up 3rd and 10 now.
And as a former receiver myself, you cannot make that mistake in that kind of situation.
Very true. Channing Daniel lined up in the same spot she was last time. 3rd and 10. We don't have enough players on the field for the juniors. They're getting an extra player on the field. ready to snap the ball. Takes the snap. Going to be a run by Quinn Driscoll into the backfield. Huge flag pulled by number 4, Lauren Petrus, with a huge defensive play in the backfield for the seniors. It will force 4th down.
What a play getting into the backfield. That rush is so dangerous when it can connect, and there it did.
Lauren Petrus in the backfield, pulling Quinn Driscoll's flag there immediately, as Quinn Driscoll normally has the speed to do it. That time not being able to. It's 4th and 16. As they're going to go for it here. Drops back, Pat. No, it's a pooch punt. Very high punt. And good field position, though, for the seniors here. It didn't roll back too much. The ball will be placed at just about the 32-yard line here for the seniors, as the seniors will call a timeout. 3:02 left to go. If you're the seniors right now, what are you drawing up? What are you calling here if you're the seniors to get into the end zone?
I think you keep going to the run game.
Yep.
That's been working all game, and, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. Phoebe Wood has been the quarterback for the seniors. But you're going to look at people like Cameron Bauer over the middle maybe on a slant route. But, like you said, partner, I'm definitely looking to get the run game going. Olivia Bocharski has been one of the top runners for one of the top rushers for the senior team all night so far, and she's broken off a pretty good play so far. But you're looking for a little bit more out of her as they run a 2 running back backfield. You have the quarterback always in the shotgun formation, and you have 2 running backs lined up to either side of the quarterback for the senior group. Just a fun time here for the seniors, as this is the last time they will be able to compete in Powderpuff football. So they're looking to put one more good memory in the old book for their high school careers here.
Hopefully they can get it done. Good field position to start off with.
Great field position, like you said, to start off with at the 32-yard line. Takes the snap, drops back pass, looking, throwing over the middle, is almost intercepted by the juniors. Quinn Driscoll jumped that route, and Phoebe Wood has got to be a little bit careful on those throws that she's making.
Yeah, the middle of the field is dangerous for this offense. So many times we've seen nearly picked off there in the middle of the field.
We've seen the middle of the field so dangerous. Channing Daniel and Quinn Driscoll playing huge factors in that middle of the field defense. Drops back pass, looking, taking a deep shot down the field. Lauren Petrus, it's caught! Touchdown seniors! Lauren Petrus to now do it myself over top of a defender, and the seniors are an extra point away from tying it.
What a grab there. My goodness, over the defender, and it doesn't get much better than that.
Lauren Petrus says, I can do it, and she does.
Some might call that a head top.
Yeah, it is a head top. That's now the second head top we've seen tonight. And the juniors will call a timeout here, as they will try to save as much clock as possible.
.159 left on the clock. Important to keep that within reasonable time.
Brooklyn Vargas on to kick the extra point. This is all they need to tie the game with 1:59 left to go. Ball's on the tee. Vargas has been perfect so far. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Tied game. Brooklyn Vargas knocks it through, and it's an 8-8 ball game, as you would expect. This is the last time that the junior group will be able to get the ball here on this next drive.
Absolutely, and we said high-scoring game. That doesn't seem to be the case, but
Oh,
everyone loves a good defensive-driven game, don't you think?
has been a really good defensive battle. Very entertaining, to say the least. We saw a great defensive stand by the defense for the seniors. It was Lauren Petrus to fly in there, get the sack on Quinn Driscoll, and then we just saw Lauren Petrus again making a big play on the field. Good pass by Phoebe Wood. Phoebe Wood putting it right where Petrus wanted it. Climbs the ladder, hauls it in over the top of the defender, and she walks it in for 6. And then it was Brooklyn Vargas to knock in the extra point. Makes it 8-8. Tied game here on the pennant for pennant Powderpuff flag football. 1:59 left to go. Kick is away. High booming kick. Being able to return over to the right side as contact was made, and a flag will fly as the head coaches for the seniors are not happy. This will give them some extra yardage for the juniors, as it was some lengthy contact there on that return. The returner for the juniors was Addison for the juniors. And it is going to be, it looks like what I would call an excessive contact here in flag football.
A lot of contact. Looked like they were strapping on the pads and getting ready to hit each other.
It did look like that. A hard hit came in, and it didn't even look like she went for the flag. 1:12 left to go. It's going to be Quinn Driscoll, keeper to the right side, throwing over the middle is incomplete. It was a great play call, and a flag will fly again. And it looks like this is going to be on the senior bunch again. Wow. And this senior sideline up in arms as the senior coaches are trying to understand the call. Is pass interference on the defense. Pass interference on the defense for the seniors, and that will give them yet again some more yardage.
I don't know. I don't know what you saw in that play. I didn't see much contact during the play, but
got 20 seconds left to go. Looking, firing over the middle is incomplete by Amani Reed as it's dropped, and the time will run out. Is that maybe the juniors want one more play? I don't think they're going to get it. We're going to overtime here, and the Powderpuff Flag Football Championships. What a time it is here on homecoming Wednesday night. We got overtime here live on the pennant. Don't go anywhere. We will get you the overtime rules here coming up in a little bit. 8-8. Partner, we've got a great game on our hands, though. We kind of called it before the game started. We kind of said if it goes into overtime, we could see that. We see it right now.
Absolutely. I mean, overtime, kind of what you want in a big game.
Yeah.
Always gets the heart rate up, and you know it's going to be a good game when the clock strikes 0 and you're still playing football.
Yeah. You get some extra free football here for flag football. 000s on the clock. Well, this senior team, they have done a lot to get themselves tied. It all started with a Lauren Petrus sack on Quinn Driscoll. Then it was a Lauren Petrus touchdown, receiving touchdown. Each team will have one possession. They will kick after the touchdowns. Zeros on the clock. Each team will have a possession with the ball. They will kick an extra point after they score. If it's tied after that, then we'll go from the 5-yard line, and we'll go back and forth like that. So kind of like college rules, just a little bit of a different twist. So we just got word that it kind of goes down to a kickoff battle. If neither of them score, they both do score, then we'll go to kind of a kickoff battle from the 5-yard line. If they don't do a kickoff battle, we go back to the 10-yard line. Ball hits the ground, and that is not a good start for the juniors. It was supposed to be a run with Sophia Benatendi there, but the ball just hits the ground. It will move them back to about the 14-yard line. No time, obviously, in overtime, so you have all the time that you need to get in the right play call. So that's the one good thing about overtime. You don't feel the pressure of the time on your back. Takes the snap, drops back pass. Is Quinn Driscoll throwing? Corner of the end zone, almost intercepted. Thrown into double coverage. It will bring up 3rd down.
You know, pass rush, big factor, especially there. Threw it up, couldn't quite get it. Almost picked off, in fact.
Yeah.
It was a high throw, but not quite deep enough.
Not quite deep enough at all. 3rd and 14 left to go here in the ball game. Triple zeros. Obviously on the clock here in overtime. Quinn Driscoll takes the snap. It will be a keeper for Quinn Driscoll, and the flag will finally be pulled. It was pulled by number 78, Emerson Avara. 4th down now, and a crucial 4th down for the juniors. You want to find the end zone here.
Absolutely. I mean, if you want to win the ball game, might as well get across the goal line there.
Got to take some risk no matter what. And I think it's a go-for-it situation here.
Absolutely.
Because with how strong the offense has been tonight for the seniors. And they will go for it. The senior defense looking to make a stand. Quinn Driscoll takes the snap, drops back pass, looking, throwing, end zone, wide open, it's dropped! Right through the hands of the junior, Channing Daniel. She was so good at the linebacker position. It was a beautiful pass. It just falls incomplete, and the seniors will have the ball back.
You talk about getting open. I mean, you can't get more wide open than that, can you, in the end zone? No defender in sight, and just right through the hands.
Well, now it's time for the seniors. Our own cameraman is currently down here saying what just happened, as he's confused himself. Here comes Phoebe Wood in the offense for the seniors. Takes the snap, handoff, left side, got some room, cuts it in, still making some plays, but the flag was pulled by Quinn Driscoll. As you go back to that play for the juniors, she found a lane. She was wide open. It was Channing Daniel. It just falls incomplete.
Absolutely. I mean, right on the K of the Kingsman there, and man, I know she wants that one back.
She wanted that one back. It's 2nd and 9 now from the 9-yard line. Takes the snap, drops back pass, looking, throwing to the end zone. He wants it all. Tipped and almost intercepted. It was number 75, Nia Lawson, Mitchell almost picking it off, but she kind of puts her hands up there and decides to swat it away. It will bring up 3rd down, and now the senior's in a tough spot now.
Yeah, great awareness from the defense on that play, though. Way to put her hands up to stop the ball. Almost picked off. Not quite, though.
So close to being picked off, but Nia Lawson Mitchell just couldn't haul it in. 3rd and 9. Looking for the game. Phoebe Wood takes the snap, drops back pass, handoff going the other way, and the ball hits the ground. Not again. It was supposed to be a run to Cameron Bauer. It was a double reverse play at the ball. It hits the ground.
I've seen this play before, and usually it works out for them, but, man, just those mental mistakes, they get you.
And they're going to kick a field goal for the win. Brooklyn Vargas on the field to win the game. And this is what it all comes down to. The drive has not been close to ideal. They've got the tee out. It's 4th down from the 15-yard line, and they're going to send out Brooklyn Vargas to win the game. She's been accurate all night tonight and put the seniors as top dog in Penn High School. Ball, a 30-yard field goal for Brooklyn Vargas. Can she do it? Lines it up. Here comes the kick. The kick is up, and the kick is no good. It's just short. We're going to double overtime. Brooklyn Vargas just short on the field goal. And folks, welcome to double overtime.
You talk about suspense. That kick looked good all the way through, and then it just died.
It just died at the very end. Brooklyn Vargas did not have enough leg under it. As now we go to the 5-yard line. I do believe these are just kicks.
You know, really similar to shootouts in hockey.
Yes.
You see all the time.
I believe this is a kickoff now for the second overtime. So yes, just like in hockey, we'll have a kickoff.
Those are always fun to watch.
They're fun to watch, and we're going to see who has the best kicker. And so far, there are 2 games that we've seen them play. They both look pretty even.
You know, when you talk about a game, you can't get a much better ending than this.
This is awesome. Catalina Martinez on to kick it. Gets the ball on the tee. 20-yard field goal. The kick is up. The kick is high. The kick is good. Knocks it through. Catalina Martinez, there's no doubt.
What a great kick there. Showing shades, might I say, Brandon Aubrey?
I like that. I like that. She could have been good from 35 yards, I would say.
Absolutely. What a leg on her.
Well, here comes Brooklyn Vargas for the seniors. She was just out there literally over a minute ago to kick a game-winning field goal. She missed it just short. Well, that was a 30-yard field goal, and that was a long field goal kick for her. But now you have it as a 20-yard field goal. Here comes Brooklyn Vargas for the win. The kick is up, the kick is low, and the kick is good. We're going to triple overtime.
And yeah, you couldn't write a more better script than this, could you?
This is awesome. Triple overtime. Welcome to Powderpuff football. Now they will move back to the 10-yard line. Now back to the 10-yard line, still in a kicking competition. Again, for the juniors, it's Catalina Martinez trying to knock this one through a little bit longer than before. Martinez approach. Martinez, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Martinez, ice in her veins, putting the pressure on Brooklyn Vargas now.
A little bit of a knuckleball there,
yeah.
But, you know, she got it through.
She had to get it through no matter what. Now the seniors in Brooklyn Vargas will have to kick from the same spot. 12-10 is your score. Brooklyn Vargas missed one earlier, but that was a 30-yarder. This is not a 30-yarder. It's on the tee. Brooklyn Vargas to tie the game. The kick is up, it's high, and it's no good! The upset has happened, and the juniors have pulled it off. The juniors have won. Are you kidding me?
What a game. Came down to the wire and just missed it.
Wow. I cannot believe it. The juniors in triple overtime gets it done for the win. The juniors win it. We've got a senior football player here, not too happy about that one. But the juniors get it done. I'm going to give the play of the game to Catalina Martinez, the kicker for the juniors. That is my player of the game. Catalina Martinez looked strong, and so did the seniors. Partner, any last thoughts before we wrap this thing up?
All I got to say is I might be a fan of Powderpuff football now.
This was awesome to watch. Wait, great game, great games all around, and the juniors will pull it off. They will beat the seniors here. Thank you so much to listening to Powderpuff football here on the Penn. Thanks to my camera guy right here, Noah Teeple. Thanks to Brain Perez joining me. Thanks to everyone who has listened. Thank you to CJ Valentine. Thank you to everyone at PNN and the Pennant for getting this done. And thank you for the Pennant teacher, Mr. Rallo, for having this all set up for us. Make sure to catch the football broadcast on Friday night as the Penn Kingsmen take on the South Bend Adams. This has been Powderpuff football on the Penn. Thanks for everyone for listening.